What do you mean when you say there's one Quran? What does that mean to you?
There's one Quran, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He spoke the Quran, but there are multiple recitations of the Quran. I'm sure you. Is that riwayat Hafs or riwayat Warsh? Warsh, yes, that's the Quran.
Okay. Farhan, you're on stage.
Are there distinctions in those three Qurans he was holding up?
But no, there's no distinction.
You just said
they mean the same thing. They have the same meaning.
You just said there was differences, bro.
No, I said that there could be difference in letters, but the meaning is the same.
So there is a difference.
What? That's a difference.
But how did do you think that two synonym words are different?
Yes. Yeah, there's a difference.
Different words.
There's a difference between the word wet and the word soak. Chris, you're on stage.
You guys hear me?
Yes, you're Muslim?
Yeah. I took my Shahada about 2 years ago, actually.
Okay. How many Qurans do you believe in?
Well, I believe in one Quran, essentially. I do believe that there are multiple recitations.
Amazigh.
Amazigh. Yeah, it's.
Do you have a nickname?
Ghain in Arabic.
Say that again.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
What's your nickname?
Amazigh is like he's like a native of like North Africa, like Berber. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
You got it. Yeah.
So what's up with these multiple Qurans, man?
Not my name.
Actually, it should be interesting because he's from a part of the world that they use a different Quran.
So. Right, they use the Warsh, right?
Yeah.
What Quran do you use? I'm gonna just call you amazing, man.
I'm amazing. Oh, amazing. Get Jesse Lee up here.
Yeah, amazing. All right. So the main topic is the multiple Quran, right?
Yeah.
So from what I understand about you, Avery, is that you think this is a hidden information, and the average Muslim is not aware of it.
That's actually very true.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Jay? Do you agree with that? Do you think this is a hidden information and scholars are hiding it, and we don't have, as an average Muslim, I don't have any access to realize this?
Yeah, by and large, they're lying to you. Now, it's not impossible for you to find this out, but your average Muslim is going to be told there's only one Quran. It's the same Arabic from Muhammad until today. Anywhere you go around the world, you go to Russia, you go to America, any mosque in the world, they're going to be reciting the same exact text. That's what the average Muslim believes. Now, it's like I said, it's not impossible for you to find out that that's not true, but that doesn't mean that that's what the average Muslim leader is pushing to his people.
Yeah, but that's not what you do realize. That's not what scholars are saying, right? That's not the.
Oh, we got the clips, man. You don't want to go. We got the Dalba guys. I have a whole compilation of like 10 Dalba guys saying that.
I get it. I can give you like 10 Dawah guys who are saying that there is no such thing as apostasy law in Islam. But I know for a fact that the Orthodox scholar. I don't have a better word, so I'll use this one. I know for a fact that the first 3 centuries of Islam, all scholars, all of them, like you can have one deviation, but all of them believe that apostasy law is real in Islam, right? That if a person leaves Islam, he would be brought to a judge, and that judge will carry out the sentence. But you can
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and our sources come from Muslim scholars. Like, we're not like pulling these out. We're not saying these aren't Muslim sources. What we're saying is this is not known to the public, to the general public. Okay, so you probably have a nuanced view then. So why don't you give us your take? What do you mean when you say there's one Quran? What does that mean to you?
There's one Quran, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He spoke the Quran, but there are multiple recitations of the Quran. I'm sure you. Is that riwayat Hafs or riwayat Warsh? Warsh, yes, that's the Quran.
Okay.
If I read that Quran in my prayer, for example, my salat is correct. If I read the Hafs recitation, my salat is correct.
So this is a Quran too?
Yes.
This is Hafs.
I don't think you. Okay, there's something.
Is it fully the Quran? Is it fully the Quran? Like Muhammad Hijab wanted to ask Avery that question. He said, "Is Jesus fully God?" So is it fully the Quran?
Okay, you do know that there are some verses, for example, that have been abrogated, but the rule of it still remains.
Is this the Quran?
Stone. Okay, just follow my point, please. This is important. The verse that says, for example, that an adulterer should be stoned. That verse does not exist in today's Quran. You can find it in a tafsir.
That's fine, brother. I just want to find it. Is it the Quran too?
Yeah, that's the Quran.
Okay. So how many Qurans are these?
Okay, we need to go this step by step. I'm trying to.
Yeah, the best way to do it is to get straight to the point, brother. How many Qurans are these?
Those are three different recitations.
You told me each one was a Quran.
Okay. Do you think the Hafs recitation is a Quran? Is a different Quran?
That's what you told me, brother.
You just said that.
I said that's the riwayat Hafs and riwayat Warsh.
I asked.
Riwayat does not mean Quran.
We're doing this already, man.
One second, bro.
We have to play the clip back.
1 second, Habibi. 1 second. I love you so much.
Oh, man.
And so we gotta do this.
Clip back.
What are you rewinding or something?
Clip back.
Yeah, man.
One second.
Look, you don't have to rewind it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, go.
You said you didn't say this, so just everybody quiet, please, so it doesn't echo.
Okay, go.
You said you didn't say this, so just everybody quiet, please, so it doesn't. 1 second. So, bro, Quran.
Step by. Yeah, that's the step by verse.
So this is a Quran too?
Yes.
Was that you?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So you did say this was a Quran.
You are holding the Quran in your hands, right? Yes.
Which was Hafs. Yeah. Okay, I got you. So
it's riwayat Hafs. Yes, there is no such thing as the Quran of Hafs. Okay.
But you said that this was a Quran. I'm confused, man.
It is the Quran, yes.
Okay, all right, so good. So that's the Quran.
Okay,
so then,
okay. I get it.
I'm gonna let you break it down, but I really do need this. I really do need this answered. So each of these are a Quran. How many Qurans are these?
Those are three recitations, but one Quran. Yes.
Okay, are they identical Qurans?
No, one verse does not equal the entire Quran. No.
I'm not asking about one verse. I'm saying, are the three Qurans in his hand, are they identical?
The Quran entirely.
Yeah, the entire books. Are the three books he's holding, are they all identical?
Physical books?
Brother, the words that are in them, okay, are they identical?
Word by word?
Yes, are they identical? If you open one, is it going to be identical to the other?
Do you mean word by
Brother, are the words are the books identical? The Qurans, okay, are they identical to each? The 3 books that are in his hand, are they identical?
Okay, in
I can't answer.
Hafs,
Come on, man, go.
in Hafs
Oh, suddenly his mic's not working now. Isn't that convenient?
That's crazy. It's like,
Amazing. Can you hear us?
he reads.
oh, he's lagging. Oh, that's crazy.
Sounds like he's just hitting the mute button every couple seconds. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing that. Like, can you? He pulled.
That's a smart move. I got to give him that.
That's a good one, man. We haven't seen that one in a while, bro.
Yeah, man. I like it. This is perfect.
Oh man, that's good.
Can hear
Hey, you can hear us now?
I can hear you.
Hey, just try to leave and
I
come
can
back,
hear you.
okay?
All right.
Because you have a delay. So come right back.
It's crazy what this topic does to Muslims, though, man. You see, when you just scratch the surface and like, it goes crazy like that.
Yeah. I had to get straight to the point on this because I was wondering, man, if I was holding one Quran or 3.
It seems like 3 to me. I don't know though.
I don't know. They might be identical, man. Matter of fact, these might not even be Qurans. These are just recitations. Farhan, you're on stage.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Really good.
Awesome. So we're just going around asking how many Qurans do you believe there are?
I believe in one Quran. That's it.
Awesome. Is this a Quran?
Sure, it is.
Awesome. Is this a Quran?
Yes.
Awesome. Is this a Quran?
Yes.
Awesome. How many Qurans am I holding?
They're one Quran, but different arufs or qira'at.
I'm confused. You just said that each 3 was a Quran.
Okay, but there could be different arufs and qira'ats, right?
So they're not identical then.
They are identical. They're just in different accents.
Hey, I just heard 1 + 1 + 1 = 1. That's what I just heard. That's what I just heard.
Wait, okay, so are they absolutely identical, the Qurans that he's holding up?
What do you mean, like absolutely right?
Meaning identical in every way.
Every what?
Every way.
In meaning, yes, it is same.
That's not what I said. In every way. Are they absolutely identical in every way?
They are same in meaning. That's all I can say.
Great, but that's not what I asked about. I'm asking, are they absolutely identical to each other?
If you mean like letter by letter, then no.
Okay, so we have 3 Qurans that are distinct from one another, so they are not the same. We just admitted that they're not the same. So if there's 3 things that aren't the same, how many things are there?
But they are the same because they literally mean the same.
But you just said they're not the same because there's differences in the words. So once again, if we have 3 things that are different, how many things do we have?
So there are synonym words, right? So, but they mean the same. So they are not.
I'm not asking about the meaning. Okay, listen. If 3 things are different in any way, then that means they have to be distinct. Okay, so if these 3 Qurans are different, they are not identical in every way, then how many things are there?
Wait, again, they're just one Quran. They have different.
I just want a number. Okay, I just want a number. Okay, when we say there's 3 things that are different, they're not the same. How many things are there?
But they have to be completely different, right?
No, what? Me and you are 2 different things. We're 2 different humans. We're not different in every way. We might have the same color hair. So no, you don't have to be different in every way. So for this book, if you have 3 things that are distinct, how many things do you have? Can you provide me a number?
Again, that's just one Quran.
1 + 1 + 1 = 1.
1 + 1 + 1 = 1.
That's what it is.
1 + 1 + 1 = 1. Thank you. Appreciate that.
And now ask him how many gods he thinks we believe in. He's gonna say 3.
How many guys do you think the Trinity is?
3 gods.
Why? I would love to hear a reason why. Why is that? Why is it 3 gods?
Because you yourself said that there are 3 distinct persons, right?
Wait, so if there's a distinction, that means that they're different, right? There's 3.
Sure, but they are.
Oh,
So are there distinctions in those 3 Qurans he was holding up?
But no, there's no distinction. They
You
mean
just
the same thing. They mean the same thing. They have the same meaning.
You just said there was differences, bro.
No. I said that there could be difference in letters, but the meaning is the same.
so there is a difference.
What? That's a difference.
But how did do you think that 2 synonym words are different?
Yes.
Different words.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Different words.
There's a difference between the word wet and the word soak. It's 2 different. They're different.
Different
Are they
words.
synonymous?
So if I say that my shirt is wet, or I say that it's soaked, they're the same thing, right?
No, it's not the same word. It's the same. We agree that it might mean the same thing, but they're still different words.
All right. Okay, I agree that they're different words, but they mean the same thing.
So how many words is that?
2 words, yeah.
Okay. So you have one Quran, 2 Quran, 3 Qurans, different words, same meanings. How many Qurans are there?
Okay, 3 in your hand. There are 3 different groups, but 1 Quran.
Oh, so it's 3 in one sense and 1 in another?
What do you mean by that?
So it's 3 in one sense, meaning 3 ahruf, but it's 1 in the sense that it's 1 Quran?
Yes, in meaning it's 1 Quran, but 3 different groups.
Got it. So for Christians, when they believe in the Trinity, they believe in 3 in the sense of persons, 3 persons, but 1 is in 1 God, right?
But that's different than Quran.
Oh, it's different.
About it. What's different about it?
That was different. Yeah, can you explain?
Hey, it's because that's why.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know. What is different about it, guess?
Yes. Who died on the cross, the father or the son?
Kaloon.
This is crazy.
Kaloon is the one who died on the cross.
Who died on the cross? That's
Yes.
Kaloon.
Great
Hey,
point.
look.
Great point.
Kaloon died on the cross. How many Qurans died on the cross?
What?
Kaloon was put on the cross. How many? Matter of fact, let me do it better because let's do a better example.
I answered your question.
Kaloon was burned by Uthman. Uthman burned Kaloon. How many Qurans were burned?
1.
Nice.
Now ask him how many weren't burned. Ask him the one that wasn't burned. Ask him that.
Now, how many Qurans weren't burnt? I have Hafs and I have Warsh here. How many Qurans were not burnt by Uthman?
Great. 2 roofs of Quran were not burned.
I asked about Qurans.
Yes, I'm answering about Quran.
So how many Qurans were not burnt?
That's a false question. Like, I'll have to.
Oh, it's a false question. I like that. And can you tell us why it's a false question?
No, it's in the sense that I have to be specific about which roof are you talking about.
Oh, like, so we have to be specific about, like, which person died, right?
Great, yes, so be it. So who died on the cross? Great, then answer my question.
So
Who died on the
Jesus died on the cross, and so that's
Father died?
irrelevant to how many gods there are, right?
Did
Because
Father die?
Jesus is a person, and
Great,
he's not a
okay.
different God, just like you think the Quran's not a different God, right?
So did
Just
Father
like
die?
you don't believe Kaloon is a different Quran.
Did Father died? Yes or no?
Hey Farhan, Farhan, I appreciate you for participating, man. Thanks for the clip.
This is crazy, man. W. It's too easy.
Yeah, man.
Let's try Chris. Chris, you're on stage. Chris Vanak?
Vanik, you guys can hear me?
Yes, you're Muslim?
Yeah. I took my shahada about 2 years ago, actually.
Okay. How many Qurans you believe in?
Well, I believe in 1 Quran, essentially. I do believe that there are multiple recitations. But I've been listening to the discussion that you've been having with all of the brothers leading up to you pulling me up. Can I ask a question? Because I feel like I know kind of where you're going with this, and is this essentially trying? not trying to trap somebody, so I apologize for my lack of being able to, explain what you're trying to do. But are you essentially trying to say, well, if we believe in 3 Qurans, the 1 + 1 + 1 = 1, right? Like, so in theory, there's no reason why we should not believe in the Trinity.
Well, what we're showing is that your arguments against the Trinity are fallacious and inconsistent. That's what we're showing. So
Okay.
So the reasoning behind why a lot of Muslims that we've spoken to reject the Trinity are reasons that we're hearing today. We're using that same reasoning just for Qurans, and we're seeing that they're acknowledging that there's, that you can be distinct in one way and identical in another, right? Which is what we argue for the Trinity. But when we tell them this, they just can't understand. They just know it cannot be. It has to be 3 gods. Yada yada yada. Okay.
For sure. And so I would say to this, as somebody who is not incredibly learned in all aspects of my book, I'm not going to get into the finer details and pulling up individual verses or things of that nature. What I do know about this argument is that a lot of the differences between the 3 that you're presenting to everybody comes in the form of, namely, grammatical changes or translations from different dialect and things like that. I would agree 100% to the brother who asked the question, Fearless Truth, a couple times. They are not 100% identical, no. But
you would say they're relatively identical, right?
Extremely close, yes, but not fully identical.
Yeah. So relatively identical. They're not identical in every single way, but they're relatively identical. They're
correct. In message, they mean the exact same thing. They are 100% identical, but in the literary form, in the textual sense, they're not 100% identical. Right. That doesn't mean that the meaning isn't identical, though. Does that make sense? Okay, for sure.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Right. So
when a Christian, let me ask you this: when a Christian says that the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are identical in regards to their essence as the one God, they have the same identical essential properties that make God God, while they are distinct in their personhood, right? Could you understand that those are 2 different categories we're talking about? That there's a relative identity. They're identical in one way, yet distinct in another?
100%. But here's where my pushback would be, right?
Okay.
If I say the same sentence in a different dialect or with slight wording variation, does that create multiple versions of me?
I think that would be multiple versions of the sentence.
For sure. But does it create multiple versions of me?
Of you? No.
Right.
Just the sentence.
Correct. So variations in recitation, like, I think where the disconnect is, and what I don't find 100% genuine, respectfully, and that's not to say you're being disingenuous or insulting at all, but I think variance in recitation, like, it describes how revelation is conveyed. I think the Trinity describes what God is, and like, one concerns transmission of speech, but like the other concerns the ontology of God Himself. I don't find the correlation between the 2 you're trying to make relevant. I just think that they're not even remotely equivalent categories.
It's principle, brother. So we're not saying that the Quran is like God. That's not what we're saying. What we're
I'm not implying that's what you're saying either. I just don't think like the analogy can correlate.
Why not?
One to the other. Well, because differences in recitation describe like how revelation was conveyed. So the Trinity describes what God is, right?
And who He is.
So one's
but it's actual difference in the revelation itself, though. That's the issue. So if it's a difference in the revelation itself, then that means you have multiple revelations, i.e., multiple Qurans. That's the point.
Would you say it's multiple Okay, so when we talked about how textually there are differences, but the message is not, would you consider revelation a message?
I don't think it's merely a message. You can refer to it as a message, but I don't think it's merely just a message.
Not only that, but die?
Yeah, sometimes the message is not always the same. You have different legal rulings. Like, for example, if you miss a fast, you're making it up. You're doing redemption for that. You can,
Sure.
feed a poor person's one, or feed poor people. That's the difference in different Qurans that you're reading. When it comes to doing the wudu, like we're doing.
Question. Just because I want to make sure that.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Is persons not plurality?
What?
Because you said you said you could feed poor persons, or you can feed poor persons, or you could feed poor people.
No,
those are not identical.
A person, singular.
Got you. Okay.
A poor person.
So what I'm saying is that there's Muslim scholars have come to different legal conclusions in terms of how you practice Islam based on these differences in the text. And not only that, but you have differences in messages as well, like certain commands that were given. It differs depending on which Quran you're reading. So there are cases where you do have, let's say, synonyms being used, or let's say you could complement each other with different readings, but then there are instances where the messages do not, they're not the same, and they give different conclusions. You're going to come to different conclusions based on the different readings you have.
Sure. So could you give me an example of where these differ enough to where the message changes?
Like a legal ruling? Like I just
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. How you have in chapter 2, verse 184, for example, 2 verse 184, you have the Hafs reading there is going to be a poor person. So in other words, if you miss your fast, let's say you're traveling or you're sick, right?
Sure. Yeah. I'm familiar.
You miss your fast, you have to make it up. Okay. Now, how do you make it up? It says that the way to kind of like make effective your redemption, according to the Hafs reading, you feed a poor person, one poor person. Okay.
So because I'm not familiar, this is not me giving pushback. Does it specifically say one poor person, or is it alluding to feeding a poor person?
Yeah, it's singular. A miskeen, one person, one poor person.
Explicitly saying just one?
Explicitly just one.
Okay. Research that again.
And then the other one, warsh, it's going to say, so the miskeen, one poor person, and then masakin, poor people. And the way that plurals work in Arabic are, you have like a singular form, you have a dual form meaning two, then you have a plural which is like three to nine.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay, yeah, so you know that. So this masakin is referring to poor people. So we're saying so one of them is saying a poor person. If this is how you redeem yourself from missing a fast, whether it's because you're traveling or because you were sick, you feed a poor person. And then you're good. Yep. It's redeemed. Your fast is redeemed. You're good now. You're good in Allah's book. But if you're reading the other Quran, feeding one poor person is not good enough. It's not just one person. It needs to be multiple people. And this has amounted to Muslim scholars giving different legal rulings. They write about this. They talk about this. It's not just me giving my interpretation. Muslim scholars have noted that this results in different legal differences. It's called fiqh.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Okay, so in the plurality sense, then does it because you're telling me in the Hafs recitation it's saying just one person,
right?
But and I forget what you said the other recitation was saying. Warsh. Yeah. Does it explicitly say how many?
No, it doesn't say how many. It says, but the plural that it uses is over 3 and up to 9. So it's definitely, but the point is it's definitely more than one.
Interesting. Okay, so I wasn't familiar with that, so I can't give any pushback on that.
That's fine.
But I guess the point I was trying to get to, and this has been very educational for me, right? Like I don't find I have my beliefs. I believe what I believe, but I'm always looking to educate myself. This is why I watch a lot of your guys' content on YouTube. I watch everything from all different spectrum, right? I'm just a little context. I'm 41 years old. It took 39 years of my life before I ever found any faith, right? So, and it's because I had a lot of questions, right? So this isn't me trying to be debative or argumentative at all. I do appreciate your time. I just wanted to give a little pushback on where it looked like you guys were indicating that, if there are 3 Qurans and we believe all of them to actually be one message, and the 1 + 1 + 1 = 1 thing, I don't find the analogy that strong, just because I feel like the Trinity is just describing what God is, and I don't think variations and textual recitation,
So okay.
is that right? It's just that's describing how revelation is conveyed.
Yeah, so there's multiple reasons. And by the way, thanks for sharing a little bit about yourself and like your age and how long you've been looking into these things for. Maybe another stream you could come back, and we're curious to know why you actually converted to Islam. But just on
Absolutely.
this point, just on this point though, you look, like there's different reasons why we bring this up. Sometimes it's as like a parallel to arguments that Muslims make about the Trinity. Other times we're trying to show, like, what do you actually mean when you say one Quran? Because a lot of Muslims believe, I don't know if this is what you were taught, a lot of Muslims believe that there's only one text of the Quran, there's only one version of the Quran in Arabic, that it's the same today as it was in Muhammad's time, hasn't changed at all, not one dot, not one letter, not one vowel mark.
Sure.
And that's what a lot of Muslims believe in. So I don't know if that's what you were taught, but that's
actually,
sometimes we're combating that as well. We're saying,
yeah, for sure. And that was actually what I was taught and led to believe, early.
Right.
But
See?
my imam that I spoke to, at my mosque that I
your imam.
Okay.
I think it's your mom.
No. he cleared up everything for me very, very early after I reverted to Islam. So
Okay. So you were taught something from presumably some Dawa guy or something like that, and then he cleared up some misconceptions that they might have told you about Islam.
Yeah. I mean, it was about 10 years of research that led to me speaking to a Dawa guy, and then I took Shahada. Yeah, but then when I started going to mosque, a lot of things were opened up to me. Yeah, cleared up.
So that didn't do anything for you, that like the guys who were trying to get you into Islam were saying things that weren't true, and then when you actually went to someone who knows what they're talking about and they're not lying to you, that didn't make any sort of conflict for you? Like
no, sure, absolutely there was conflict, but that conflict comes from the person, not the faith itself, right?
Okay,
I was also taught that we're not supposed to be actively trying to convert or bring people back to Islam. So that's why I never do it. I just answer questions when people ask me questions, and I tell them what I do know and what I don't know, right? So
I mean, I don't know. This doesn't sound like a make or break thing for Islam for you. But if we can show you that Islam teaches, by the way, this is if you want to screenshot this or you want to come back to it, just in case you want like reference for this. This is chapter 2, verse 184. As you can see, though, on this side, it's actually 183. Okay, so that there are different numberings for these different Qurans as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is if you wanted to like screenshot it, come back to it or whatever. And then there's
I'm actually on my Bluetooth right now. Is this video going to be uploaded or parts of it? Because then I can reference this one. I'll come back and watch the video. But
Yep.
This is a live stream, so you can just come back to the channel, to the recent live, and you can come back to it. Definitely. This is around the 2 hour and 20 minute mark.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys' time answering my questions. So,
come back anytime, Chris.
All right. Thank you so much.
Peace.
All right.